Found some quail eggs, so let's keep them warm, huh? Wow, that's cool.
You gotta keep heat on them.
Crazy. We'll keep them in the sun, you know.
Put them on the.
So, as you guys know, at the hunting club, while we were weed whacking and clearing brush, came across a quail nest. So, we're gonna try to incubate these and raise these California quail eggs and release them back on the ranch. So, I went out and got an incubator. I'll show you that here, but I'm just storing them in a regular egg container here. What I want to do is keep the pointed side down as much as possible. That's where an air sac is, and that's the orientation they should try to be in when just storing them. So once they're in the incubator, we're going to be rotating them so that air sac doesn't stick to the shell. And so yeah, that's what we're going to do. Let's go over and see the incubator. So this is the incubator. It is just a regular styrofoam incubator, digital and stuff. Cheap one, 49 bucks. So that's what we're going to be using here. Hopefully we have some good success with this. And let's get up to setting this up and getting the setup ready and getting these eggs ready for incubation. Okay guys, so here's the incubator. It's nothing too special. Just pop the power cord in there and then into the plug. Make sure to do it to a GFI in case something happens, it cuts the power. And then you don't have to worry too much while you're gone. But what we're going to do is we're not going to treat these as regular quail eggs. I've been doing a little research on people who have actually hatched them, and they say they're using higher temperatures instead of like 99.5 or something like that. They're actually using around 100 degrees. Somebody actually used 102 degrees, and their humidity is way higher. So their humidity is at like 30-40% during incubation, and then it gets up to about 60% during the last 3 days. And the incubation time is a little bit longer, about 20 days, 20 to 23 days. So we're going to see what happens. We're going to throw these in the incubator. We're going to do what we have to do and get it done. Alright, so we got the incubator up to temperature. I just opened up the lid so the temperature came down a bit, but it's bringing it back up. Humidity is at about 49%. So I just put a little bit of water in the channels just to keep it moist, keep that humidity up. People saying high temperatures, high humidity is better for these eggs. So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to take this lid and we're going to place the eggs in. And we're going to rotate these guys twice a day. I don't have an automatic egg rotator, but we're just going to have to deal with that. I'm kind of place them kind of close to each other, but still give them some space. It's looking pretty good. Move them to the center more. So we've got 5 eggs. Come here. And let's see how we do. Alright. I'll put the lid on here. It'll come back up to temperature. Before I go to bed, I'll rotate them real quick. When I wake up in the morning, I'll rotate them. When I come home, etc. But we want to rotate them like twice a day. So here they are. They're in the incubator. Let's see what happens. Okay guys, it's been a little bit since we put these babies in. And as you can see, we've got a temperature of 100.4 degrees Fahrenheit with a humidity of 46%. Controller is telling us temp okay. So this is what we want. This is what we like to see. It's a little fluctuation, but not much. So that's what we like to see. Alright guys, it's the first morning here, so we're going to do our first rotation. Humidity is about 50%. It's at 100.7 degrees Fahrenheit, so everything is staying pretty stable. happy with that. So we're going to lift this lid here. We're just going to rotate them a little bit, just about 30 degrees. 30 degrees. Just want to do a small rotation. Small rotation. Okay. Alright. So we got our first rotation in. 55%, 102 degrees. It's good. And we want to cover this. We do not want this in direct sun. So we're going to keep the blinds closed. I just opened the blinds for so that you guys can see a little bit better. But yeah, that is what's going on. And first rotation was good.
Several days later.
Alright guys, look at that. 4 out of 5 little dudes so far. So we're going to let these guys go. We're going to keep them nice and warm. We got to go out. I did not expect this. If you guys look at this, look, after day 8, they hatched. It's an 18 to 23 day incubation period. So they were in the ground for a while. That is crazy.
That is
less than 10 days. These little babies hatched. So we got them some water in there. Don't worry, it's super shallow. They can't, like, you know, drown in it or anything. So they'll be okay. But this is amazing. I can't believe it. So unexpected. Look at these beautiful little guys. Little California quail. Yeah, go walk in your water, I guess. Alright.
It's what's fun.
So we're going out. We're going to get them some feed. Make them a box. And these babies are going to grow up. Okay, guys. We got the little guys, out of the incubator here. We've got 1 egg left in there. We're going to leave him for a day or two. See if he's just a late bloomer. See if he pops out. We just left the eggshells in there with him. And then we've got these 4 little guys. Now, I believe we've got about 1 male. I'm only speculating that because of how he's got a little poof on his head. This guy's got for his quill for when he finally grows up. We won't know until they're a little bit older and we sex them, but I believe we only have 1 male and then 3 females. So we got him some feed here. Got him a little water. Now I don't have any rocks in it, so the water level isn't that high. But we've got that going, and we've got their little heat lamp. Now, the one thing you will know is if they are too cold. If they are pretty cold and stuff, they will be chirping a lot. Once I got this heat lamp set up and in the brooding station, they quieted down a lot more and started, you know, going to sleep and stuff. So we're gonna let these guys grow up a little bit. I gotta make a top here for we're gone during the day, but besides that, everything's going really well. These little cute guys, let's raise them up, and hopefully we'll be able to release them into the wild. But I'm gonna actually end part 1 of this video here. And if you guys enjoyed the video, subscribe, because we'll do the other parts. 1, raising these guys here, and then part 3, hopefully we'll be releasing these guys into the wild. Now we just have to be really careful with them. They're sensitive little guys right now, so if we can keep them warm, keep them fed, keep them watered, I think they'll grow up just fine.